here at CCT South America.
Wow, we're not going to start slow, are we? Instantly blowing up the door, dropping down Squeak with the vents being blown open. They just dive straight down here. Kutsmaretz is down here and actually going to be getting a pretty good headshot. Takes down Carr as well. Isa is dead to follow it up, and they're having a bit of trouble actually getting into it. Now, Bassino finally able to get that one kill, but that's a very powerful position down there. I think they thought they'd kind of beat the timing, so they just wanted to get down there very quickly to plant the bomb, and it doesn't really work out that way, so now everything's been slowed down, and this just became a lot harder of a round to win here for the female squad.
Oh, it's a big fight. Works out well for them. Double swing and a fight. Lunatens will drop Misfit. Now it gives them a bit of a chance. It looks like they were tempted to go back towards top site, but what is the play here? 3 versus 3 with Bazinia taking damage as well. Lunatens showing her position and getting head ripped off by Premium. What a shot coming through from him. There might still be more behind it. Perez finding one. He wants to drop down as well towards the single doors player. This round's feeling like it is concluded. The last being that of Gabs down to 30 HP should be dead in a mere moment. Just toyed with their food. There we go.
Always going to be very, very hard to escape that one. I don't know, but I like it. That's an executive decision now. I'm glad you made that. Let's just call him Ferrari. I think it's going to be a lot easier until somebody tells us otherwise. Here we go. Flashbangs and a straight rush into the A-bomb site. It's so lightning fast, and it feel like it should have worked, but Perez has done a great job in taking out a couple of players on the high ground there. It actually will be Lilitens to pick up a kill on Kutsmaretz, so suddenly it's a 2 versus 2. The bomb is being planted. It looked like this round was almost over for the FURIA squad, but they found a way to turn it around. A good re-smoke off that main position, and now it should be a very difficult retake. They got one flash here now to try and make their way through, but they're also retaking with an AWP, so either way, they're in a little bit of trouble. I can't believe he actually walked through the smoke already. A Molotov up to the high ground there, but the retake is coming from this other side. It's a lot of spray coming through, a lot of damage, but somehow they've stayed alive on the other side. Finally a kill, but a quick trade coming through, and now the 1 versus 1. Dualies are out looking for that last player inside of the smoke and having a real hard time finding her. She's managed to escape and managed to win the round as well. A great 2 versus 2 being won here by FURIA.
Yeah, really well done actually right at the end there. Just staying in and around the smoke, basically just being a little bit of a nuisance, and it works. So, first round on the board. Very scrappy at times, but I think the way they play it in this sort of 2 versus 3 situation is very, very well done. And even the small thing of Carr just staying alive for as long as she did, while being spammed into his ult vent, not panicking as well in that situation.
And actually throwing that forward smoke to make sure they can cross over that red container, so they're going to blow up the door. Gaps here is putting a lot of pressure on Mini and on that Squeak door just to keep the attention away. And that's working so far. Spray coming through a little bit here in the smoke and trying to see if they can find something. It's Kutsmaretz to pick up a kill and taking down Isa, but they're still down below, and there's only really one player down there trying to hold them back with a FAMAS in hand. It's a pretty good spray down there. That's my god! 3 headshots like that, making that FAMAS sing at the start.
What were we saying about the FAMAS earlier?
I know.
Looking so ass anymore. That's a great round coming through from him. 4 kills to his name in very quick succession as well. What a way to shut down that secret play. Kutsmaretz starts well, but for Kutsmaretz, it's an information play. And they just get baited in towards Perez. And not only does he get the kill, the bomb spills forward, and then he goes looking for more. So, yeah, really, really well done. And, you know, 2 already out the gates isn't terrible for FURIA Female. If they can get up towards 5 before the end of the half, I think they're in a decent spot.
Yeah, I might join you in that prediction. I think that's a good baseline to kind of look for. Now they do run into the Misfit AWP outside, so we'll see if he can manage to flex that. Great position to have the AWP out there. It does put a lot more pressure
in this sort of spot. So let's take a look and see. Outside. Ooh, hang on. I don't think Misfit spotted 2 going towards back red. He could be in trouble, but he actually gets 1 before falling. That's pretty commendable, but a quick trade from Isa. Now what's Rex got for us? To stand in, looking to try and make his name actually stand out, and he does a pretty good job. Gets 1 and gets out, and Kutsmaretz bails him out of that situation too, because he was looking like he was going to get traded.
Yes, you're not wrong. A little bit of trouble here. Carl swung wide there. I think she was looking for a fight towards Mini, so didn't really have, I think, her...
Anyway, slower take in towards this early bit of the fight. Don't want to give up too much just yet. They come as well. They're going to barrel in Wreck. Under a lot of pressure here. What's he got for us? Premium Wreck. The binding, well, a very good job as well. Just making sure that the doubts are sort of sewed in a little bit. But there is an answer back, so there might still be a fight here.
Yeah, I don't know how she got that kill for the smoke, but somehow it worked out. But the flank is just a little bit too powerful. The car is on her own. It's a 1 versus 4, and they know that she's in here somewhere, even if they don't know exactly where. As soon as she fires this gun, they're going to find out, and it's going to be tricky. And now they definitely have confirmed that she's completely boxed in. There's absolutely no way out. Maybe, except if you fight your way out, but you're not going to get anything for free here. And it's Misfit showing up to try and execute it just as he was reloading that AK. So nice attempt, honestly. And I like the idea of going pretty fast at that A-bomb site, but they just, as with all A pushers, that first kill is like half the battle. You know, if you lose the first fight, you're probably going to lose the round.
Yes, yeah, exactly that. So, honestly, not a bad effort, but yeah, the reload. So, 7-2. And I think we could probably both agree here, and this is a must-win round for FURIA female. You let this one slip, you're actually going to really struggle with this first half. I mean, we can talk about Ferrari getting up to like 9 rounds.
Assuming they can find the right timing for it, because at some point, I'm pretty sure that ramp player is going to start to wonder, and probably call in a little bit of reinforcements. If it's that quiet for a long time, you are going to be a bit nervous. Nice kill for Cuts Perez there. The bomb is on the other side. If he would win this fight... Oh, but a nice shot with the AK. That's going to make a big difference. Now we're down to about 50 seconds in a 3 versus 2.
Might be something brewing, potentially. Damage dealt towards Misfit. Bomb will go down as well, so... there is at least something to work with, but that's a big kill. So Misfit gives them a chance once again. 5-7 out. In the right hands, 5-7 can be so deadly. 1-for-1's not bad, but now we're put into a 1 versus 1. It's Izza. Look at the play around that window. Premium's got the right idea. Spots out. Needs to try and put a little bit of pressure. Tap on towards that bomb would go huge. It does. Pop flash around the corner. So wants to fight, and Premium's running out of time here. He's got to go quick. He wants to make this move. He's got to swing into the fight that he swings and loses his life. Izza plays so well there in the 1 versus 1. Does not give up anything. Being a bit of an issue for them, but yeah, having that space down there towards B in any sort of capacity is huge. But here's where things have been falling flat. It's that split to come and support that lower side player. Misfit, Perez, both doing well. Car Sensei will get caught, and another behind it as well, as Izza also gets dropped. This AWP is doing God's work, and Misfit continues to be impressive, but a nice little move from Bazinia gives her a chance.
Shot in the back, unfortunately, here. Gabs alone, and she was there from the start with the vent dive. She needed her team to come through. That's how it often is when you're sort of the lone player lurking around down here, whether you've done the vent or you've come down from secret on the other side. It doesn't really matter. Like, you need your team to have some success at ramp for it to work out, and that just wasn't the case here. Nice little spray, leaning into that one for Premium, and he's going to be able to get the kill. So, oh, they're falling pretty close to the finish line here, unfortunately. They're really expecting a ramp push here. He's setting up a bit of a pop flash, I believe. Once again, though, they're not just going to be pushing ramp alone. They're going to put some pressure on down here. So, honestly, they're going to have to move around. If Rek goes down... Oh, he tries the pre-fire, but he sees the shadow on the ground. It's not going to make a difference. I don't know how, but he just gets completely run down. His movement speed on the Galil as she's turning the corner is just a little bit too much. So, nice shot from Misfit down into a 2 versus 3. There's plenty of time on the clock, and... unfortunately for FURIA, they are kind of being decimated in this round. It's Gabs alone. Again, she's down here, but the bomb is going to be hard to put down in a solo 1 versus 3. Yeah, it is true. Gabs, he gets caught. Premium, he was just dipping and diving there with the ladder, and in the end, then the whole strategy breaks down on that ramp push alone. So that's unfortunately a little bit of what happened here as well. Is that even though they had a good idea, it's not enough. And what a way to get started here. Second half Neo, and it's a Misfit with a P250 just sniping away in the yard. That's a great shot. No two ways about it. You gotta love it, actually, in all fairness. I'll flash around that corner. We'll give a bit of room to work with. Premium. Read this second prong in the attack. The swing of the fine on towards Ulutent. Great shot. And there should be more behind it. Premium's done so well for that second to make matters even that much worse. And it's all down to 1. And they know where Car Sensei is as well. So this one should be on the wraps. And it is 10-3. And Patins the Ferrari looking really, really good right now. And especially with winning that pistol. Unfortunately, this is now getting to the realms of being no bias. Here we go. 11-3. And it has been very, very good so far for Ferrari. They've just looked so damn solid. Yeah, they're putting together a really good nuke map at the moment. Could be a bit of a drop down here. I think though, I think she's seen the shadow, so she knows someone's up here trying to set up the flashbangs to get the kill, but it's not going to make a difference. So, yeah, nice attempt from Kutzmarez, but also very good on the defense. Unfortunately for them, Premium has managed to sneak his way through. I don't know how he got into the bomb site. He must have walked straight out of the hut, and he's got a double kill to make up for it here. So 3 versus 3 all of a sudden. Car is very low on health, and the bomb is being planted right now. They got the smokes. They've set up the after plant pretty well for themselves here. Or I say that as Car nearly sneaks away the kill. This is going to be another tough retake. And look at the position of a Misfit. He could maybe stop the defuse.
Yeah, this is massive. If Misfit gets up there and towards heaven, he has won the round. Simple as that. Is he going to find an important kill? Doesn't clear back sight. And a second behind as well. Premium. Super well done. 4 kills to his name in that round as well, just to make it that much sweeter. What a shutdown in the post plant. Really, really effectively done. And again, just showing how good this Ferrari side actually are. And unfortunately for FURIA on a map which is, you know, I would consider their best map in the pool, it's just been a little bit of a struggle. They have not been able to get going. And so, 12-3, we do have some level of a bye for FURIA, but unfortunately, it is a tough one. Famas, P9, and 1-4.
Yeah, not a lot to work with here. Oh, wow. Okay. Right through the smoke and just absolutely running them over in this one. This is, unfortunately, kind of a... I mean, as soon as you use the pistol, you don't have a real shot at getting into the second half. So, whatever plans they have for the setup, for the defense in general, they were going to be in trouble no matter what because of the economy. So, bomb being planted here and nuke. Man, it went by just as quick as it started. I don't know how they get back into this if they even can, but it feels like I feel like the first map might be done already.
Yeah, I think you're all right. This is tough, to say the least. How do we retake this? Oh, what a shot by Premium, and Kutzmarez will close it. My God, that is a lovely couple of shots right on the tail end there, but it's a 13-3 showing. Patins, the Ferrari, just looking incredible as they flew all the way to the finish line there. That was so well played.
Patins, the Ferrari, that are going to be starting on the T side, and they're rushing that donut position right away. Oh, and that's pretty rough. Wrecked with a good couple of kills to return, although they do trade it at the end of the day. There is still a player lurking in middle, so if FURIA are not careful, if they rotate through the middle a bit too quick, which they almost did right there, I think that was Lulitsans who was getting almost stopped back there. Retake now is going to be quite tricky, and I'm not seeing a kit on anyone at the moment. If there is a kit, it's in Donut right now, so very, very hard to go and find that one. Of the good shot with the dualies might be able to bring it back. Perez is going to be taking another kill there, and it's a 2 versus 2, and Rek just waiting. He's taking his time to get that shot, leaving Isa on her own.
Oh, and Paris will see off the last as well. It was just about playing the time there and just taking it down in that post plant. So good stop for Ferrari here, just to make sure that they continue their kind of winning way, continue kind of just rolling through the motions. I think is sort of the main thing for them, keeping things head up.
A lot you could do there. Obviously, it's so dangerous. If the T's are allowed into that red room and they pierce the back line into CT spawn, they can go anywhere, and you kind of, like, the whole defense falls apart, whether it's one side or the other. So, we'll see how this one plays out. Nice position for Car. She's going to be able to win that first fight. She's used the shadow on the ground, so gotta be careful here. I feel like that's maybe a little bit reckless. It could have been a bit more careful, but good shot for Recht, and he's actually going to be able to open up the other side of the map. There's only one defender left over there, and this could get very, very tricky. If she goes down, it might still be a bomb plant here. It's a 2 versus 3, but oh, Isa, she does go down. I don't know how Perez knew, but he was going to be able to find the kill. So 2 versus 2 after all of that effort put in by Car.
Okay, and now it's become really interesting in this post plant. There's one making its way towards Shelf. Are we going to go for a double? Yeah. Okay, so a double ram play here by FURIA female. Being helped by Rek. So you can get one here. He does a big job of giving them a chance. Zinnia, slightly labored spray will be costly, but Rek does so well for both. Playing in the open, he knows his back is covered there as well by Perez.
You know, if you don't have them at the beginning of the round, it's not really worth it. You're going to lose the control anyway, and all you're really buying is like 5 seconds of, you know, while your one Molotov is on the ground. Trade is in, but Isa should be going down. And yeah, Misfit's going to be able to shoot her in the back, so a trade that's going to be favoring this T side. And, okay, she's going to find one kill towards that red room. That's really important once again. So, Kutzmarez's going down, and suddenly it's a 3 versus 3. How's he got here?
Did he hear that step? I feel like he must have. The way he's sort of maneuvering around this corner, I feel like he's heard that step. And he made sure to kind of confirm that he most definitely did hear that step. Car goes down, and now we're in a little bit of trouble here. Bomb should go down momentarily as well, but Wrecked is doing so well. By name and in the game, Wrecked has delivered here to basically guarantee that Ferrari are going to get their 6th. AK-47. And by the way, at the moment, Wrecked is 13-0. So
yeah,
he is loving life in the server. Make that 14-0 for him. He finally goes down just as we bring it up. But 14-0 before falling is not a bad way to go.
No, it isn't. Great control of the cave position here. They had a bit of a crossfire set up FURIA inside of the cave, but unfortunately it was a Molotov out, and that forces one of those 2 CT players to throw down a smoke so that they have to, you know, just to stop themselves from burning alive, and that breaks up the idea of the crossfire, and they end up getting it picked apart sort of one at a time. So nice little lurk here from Carr to get the kill, but I don't think it's going to make a difference. They kind of have to run away with the rifles here. They need the money. So 7-0 is what it's going to be for the T side.
Yeah, I mean, what can you really do here? Running out of chances here. 8-4 at a bare minimum would be lovely. 7-5. Let's go flawless here. We're on.
Okay, trying to challenge that space in between the smoke and the Molotov in the middle. It's a bit of a classic, but they do get traded out. So good defense so far. And fight on the T side, even though they are throwing grenades and everything else. Like, it's kind of spectacular. But in this round, it's an even trade in the middle. But I do like this from Wrecked. Again, getting so much real estate. He's trusting in the spray as well at quite a distance, able to pick up the kill. It's Gabs to try and see if she can, you know, find a way to pull this round back. But it's not going to be easy. The bomb is definitely going to get planted here, and it's going to be a tough retake.
I don't even really know what we do. Because you kind of have this temptation about not wanting to give it a go just because of the AWP alone, right? You know, money is not exactly stable enough to buy back in towards an AWP next round. So there's that temptation of just saying, I don't think it's worthwhile. And, you know, I can sort of understand here. In that previous round of the 2 versus 2, you're thinking...
Yeah, you're right. I mean, and we've seen that before in games where, you know, when you finally find the spark and you find the rounds, it's a little bit too late. You just can't really make it work. Good grenades in the middle on all sides, and actually 2 Molotov deaths, so... A 1-for-1 trade. Oh, I take it back. Misfit right at the end. The Molotov spreads into the corner and catches one more player. That's devastating. Almost getting sprayed down in the cave there. That could have been really bad. So 3 versus 4 right now, but with Isa kind of dropping low from that earlier spray, and they're just not, they're relentlessly pushing. They're not really slowing this one down. She's going to get pushed forward by the Molotov, and suddenly it's a 2 versus 3 here, and some taps are coming out. Another kill on that B anchor, leaving Car on her own.
All right. Car, again, another round which retaking feels very difficult to try and sort of make work. Unless there's an overswing here, and somebody kind of feeds her a little bit of an opening kill to give her chances to 1 versus 1, it's just never going to happen. And, well, that's the case. So,
she knew, yeah.
That'll be that.
We'll see how it goes. Round number 10 is live, and we've got AKs and 1 AWP even on Misfit, so doesn't look like they're going to challenge that much in the middle, just throwing out some grenades. It's going to be an A-rush this time, so keeping at the same pace, but choosing a different bomb site. This time they are running into Car's AWP, so for she, what she can actually do, a lot of grenades landing her way, and oh, she's going to get sprayed down. She got the opening kill, but she could never escape that corner.
That's tough. That's seriously tough. Just spam down through that smoke. I mean, what can you do there? I should come over as Gabs wants to fight. Gabs will go through, and alongside the support of Izza does really well to drop down Cuts Moretz. There might be a bit of a chance here. Molotov in towards main. That will make the AWP have to decide. No, Gabs, who was so low, will fall to the hands of her teammate. It's all down to Lula Tens. Clears the first. Shot coming down as well, and it's all down to Izza. This one should be impossible now. In a bit of a split. Smoke on towards the bomb. Maybe gives a chance here. Might just stick it. Might just try to stick it. But the Tech 9 spamming through. Izza falls. And Patins the Ferrari keep this win streak going.
It's just the speed of this game is so overwhelming right now. I think it's got to feel that way for FURIA too. You know, round by round, they just keep putting on a lot of pressure, whether it's mid or B or A. They just relentlessly try to attack, and that can be hard to stop, you know.
So, just be careful here. Bit of support though. Transfer wasn't quite there, but at least that opener's not bad to catch Wrecked. His 3rd death in this game so far.
Yeah, he's been staying alive for for a lot of this, and also getting the kill. He's not like he's not been active, right? He's been really trying to put some pressure on. Now, they've actually stacked 3 people at this B bomb side at the moment for FURIA, so it kind of makes sense that they want to be a bit aggressive with this kind of a move. Otherwise, they're leaving the rest of the maps totally undefended, so they have to do something with this bit of a stack, or they have to break it up eventually. They can't leave one player at donut, so looks like the stack might actually work out, but the flashes are really good. So a trade again, and we're back into a 3v3 with 50 seconds on the clock, and it looks like actually Ferrari team are going to start to make their way back ever so slowly. A little bit of danger here, but a nice long-range spray. Going to be coming through on that stolen AK, and a headshot on Misfit might finally be a chance here for them to pick up a round. Should be impossible. Good discipline as well on the CT side to make absolutely sure that they are not giving him any easy 1v1s. Like, don't give him a chance to run here and pick up the bomb or anything like that. Nice round. Stolen AK.
Still, 10-round kind of start is already arguably good enough, right? And it's now about, can we see anything in toward the T side of the FURIA female? Is it going to get one? Molotov. Tickle the toes a bit, forced out of the flames. Someone keep an eye on ramp though, please.
Kill from Wreck. Otherwise, there was a chance that she could have snuck through the middle and maybe done some real damage here. Issa with a good kill in turn though. 3v3 once again. Another really close round, but a lot of it could come down to Car and that AWP of hers. Issa going down, and that might force Car to rotate. And they're waiting in donut right now. If she moves out, and she already kind of is towards that CT spawn position, that could be just the opening they need. Nice shot there. So now back into a 2v2, but that donut play is going to be moving in, and we'll see if they could do anything more. They're going to be smoking off that CT spawn position. Kara's actually moved all the way around, so she might end up walking up behind them, and assuming she doesn't use the scope anymore, she should be able to find something. Yep, coming back into it, and Misfit going down, and it leaves Wrecked in a 1 versus 2.
It's tough. Rex had a fantastic game, but this is a big, big ask. Pushing through the smoke. Oh my god, ships the night! And he'll find one. Those are the second as well, trying to tap one towards that. Molotov running through it, and Rex does not give a damn. What a half for Patins the Ferrari. 11-1. And there's not really much we can say about that. Ridiculous, ridiculous showing. But let's see. A pistol round is a necessity. Wrecked might have something up his sleeve. Oh, Wrecked for 3. Looking for 4. Opts for the Glock as Misfit bails him out there as he was pistolless for a brief moment. But Wrecked just continues to live up to it. 22-3. And Perez will take away the last. A ridiculous pistol once again.
Yeah, I mean, the timing on the flash as well. I don't know where that flash is thrown, but it doesn't flash Wrecked. It flashes everybody else, so really good position for that one. Obviously, he can still fight. He doesn't have to turn around, but everybody else on the FURIA side, they either get flashed. We could be done before FURIA even get into the map.
Yeah, exactly. Well, let's see. Cosmores, what a start was in yet. Yeah, caught up there, the MP9 swinging out, and Perez, just a drive-by there. That's the Ferrari peak there and then, swinging in towards Shelf, catching one just on the tail edge of that smoke. I think this one's about to be a conclusion, I think, Anders. We're already down now to a 3 versus 5, and it's in favor of Patins the Ferrari.
Yeah, I don't even know what to say. I mean, this is definitely very, very impressive. But again, like one of the players, especially Rex, you could just tell what an insane difference he's making right here. Not that the rest are playing badly or anything, but I feel like without him, maybe there would have been a couple of more rounds here for FURIA to do something. It's not going to happen. Premium will get the last kill, and it will be Patins the Ferrari that are going to be coming in with a very, very impressive game here. 2-0 victory on Nuke, and then on Ancient to follow it up, and